to dealing with this Lycan. You can pick up this PL, go Diffusal Blade as much as you can, but he's in a little bit of trouble here, being chased up.
You see that level 3 from the Ogre really paying. It's really going to enable you through the roof, and we see the Lycan's been the one having a bit of a difficult laning stage, but down bot, CML is going to be the target here for the first exorcism of the game. Fearless wants to link up with that kill.
Demon doesn't have on to Tino at all yet, though. Might have to do it right at the start of this team fight. This could be a misplay if they started without it.
Nice setup for the Boundless Strike. Enables block with the TP rotation. Yoricam even gets caught out from the arena. So a perfect point for that TP. The trees still being up and available there, and no threat of a stun will make it up. But Box in trouble though, because they're well aware that the Mars TP down, so they're going to be able to continue chasing, burn all the mana. His health's soon going to follow as well.
The next exorcism is so important. You've got the siege creep, but you haven't timed together your shapeshift with it, so you don't have that dual fronted assault with exorcism and shapeshift. Especially if Setsura gets caught out like this. He needs to be against a PL is that, you know, if you're not right on point with your micro, you have the potential for all of your illusions to go away from the stone gaze. Jokam's been caught out here. He's actually stuck in the trees next to Tino. He just dropped down right on top of him, and that is the farming core, right? There's only so much space on the map. They've already lost their tier 1 tower bottom, so he can't really stay around this sort of area. I think it's the right decision.
Actually chucks out the ultimate top. Frem's in trouble here. Tino just finds a solar kill, man. The damage coming through already. You want to see, I was going to say, do you want to see them smoke up? Because Radiant don't have the ultimates, but they don't really have any vision at the moment. Yoricam not carrying any detection. I guess the Lycan Wolves can help out there, but now instantly Frev popping the ultimate. The exorcism as well. Feeler's going to try and run to the backline, but he doesn't have the backup of the team, so he's got to be careful how deep he dives. Takes the full brunt of the force from the rest of Hoyo. Now they're looking to retreat though, or it's either the TP out to the northern side. They do have a cancel. Yoricam just in the nick of the time with that Astral. So at least they will find 2 kills and hopefully transition this into a tower. You already see Fearless trying to beat on top of that tier 1 mid, but you know, game 1 here. But Dire wanting to smoke up. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah. Is it a little bit too little too late? They're going to run into Bok here. The smoke breaks. They pick him up. He's got the Yule Scepter though.
Nice arena as well. They do steal it, however. Exorcism's going to get committed as well, but they run into CML, so it looks like this might be just the easier target for here for Hoyo, as they can't commit heavily. But now, meanwhile, underneath the tier 1 tower, Fred might be in trouble. He's committed with the ultimate. Now Boomy drops the hammer. Fearless still wanting to dive forward on top of Mac, but now with the Stone Gaze, it's going to push them back. Once again, a couple of ultimates getting dished out here from Hoyo and not really going in their favor. Just a 1-for-1 and getting 1 support with that. It's not good enough. And Radiant, they want to smoke up. I mean, they didn't use the Wukong's box ultimates almost back up. It's going to be 10 seconds, and they are running into Hoyo. Mizu might be in trouble here. Nice amount of damage coming through from Tino, but Setsura is going to be able to provide some distance with the Force off. They're trying to juke it out to the eastern side so they can... But now with the choke point, this is going to favor Omega at the moment, so Wukong's getting dropped. They run outside the area. Fearless, however, still hunting from Tino. They're going to be able to find the Death Prophet. He's in trouble now because he's cut away from the rest of the team. They've already been able to disengage, but it looks like, unfortunately, Death Prophet is not going to have the same fate here. Frev's coming over, but it will not matter as they drop the arena just in case to protect them from the Necros, but Fearless is the one to pay as 2 will fall from Hoyo.
From the Arcane Supremacy in his Aether Lens, but nowhere near enough.
They're set up on top of Fearless here. He's in trouble. Boomy just showing the potential to be able to...
With that extra range, double save, good luck killing this Medusa. And we can see with Forev, he's still really wanting to get this AC, but your base is being hit. You know, the cost for an AC is about 5,000 gold. BKB, only about 4,000. He would have it right now if he chose to go that route.
How do you initiate on Dire? You're going to want to start. It's just, your buildings are getting shredded here. You got to do something. Commit the... at least the fortification, but I don't know, Max is still getting a little bit of drops the arena on vision now. They actually found the real Phantom Lance, and the Sanity just gets dropped from Boomy, the instant tip. Musa's got a buyback, but we've seen the Phantom Lancer just can't do anything in these engagements. And now they just disengage and reset. A Mega looking so strong in this game, 18,000 net worth lead, and do they have to really back off? Tino can get set up now, and if Hoyo overstep the mark, you got a Wukong straight on your face.
Ferev's still farming. You know, he's trying to take out this tier 1 tower. There goes the glyph. He's going to TP back. He'll get the gold from the tower going down, and that'll finish up his AC. So is it going to be PL forcing the buyback? I mean, that feels
yeah, I don't think you can. I think you got to give this off. Maybe see if there's an opening. Fearless actually pops the ultimate now with the Ewers. It just allows Radiant to disengage. Tino can even drop the Wukongs to further enable that. Holding the dual in place. Here comes a shapeshift. Let's see what Frev can do. Mac even popping the ultimate just to make sure Omega can retreat away. But it feels like the Exorcism is a lot more impactful here, and getting wasted is just going to enable Omega to now go back forward. It's actually running up the high ground to the choke point. Fearless pops the BKB, but it's got to be careful. It's control. They need the help back alive, but it looks like the rest of Hoyo are indecisive at the moment as Bot commits the ultimate. The spear lacks on top of the backline, but now with the multicast, there's no sustain coming from Fearless just with the Exorcism expiring. He's going to get the health back, but Tino gets set up there with the Wukong. He's going to move on forward. Mizu, he's got to do something. Rogue, Death is just going to end up falling, and meanwhile they're just going to town. Medusa freely dealing with the support, so they can't help with the cause. 3 down, and they just call it. Hoyo never really found a grasp in this game as Omega take game 1 very convincingly.
Very convincing. I really don't know about that decision to take the team fight right there. Not going to be visible at all as much as he can on the map. His positioning of a watcher of the European region that Liquid might run, you know, just throwing the Queen of Pain into the safe lane just for something really aggressive for Mickey to play. So I'm glad to see they're changing things up. You know, he's been doing a decent job at harassing up in this top lane. Fearless, he's sitting relatively nicely with what his net worth is.
What's the opposite of regicide?
Oh, the mischief as well. Oh, this is really nice. Oh.
If you look long enough into the void.
I'm for life. And
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Really great target prioritization as well. Actually going back in on Joker, pops the magnetize. It's a decent amount of damage if you have the follow-up from Forev, but he doesn't. He's even got his Quelling Blade in his backpack, so he's not able to get out of this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He doesn't care that he's behind enemy lines. Ooh, a little bit slow there on the Boundless. Might be in trouble now. Tree's getting cut down. There he is. Oh. Accumulate, so you've just got wave push as opposed to pick off. You've got plenty of catch. Like you can see here, Boomy, he's going to go down, but it's going to follow up with CML coming in. Is he going to pop his... Here we go. The smoke's coming up from the Dire side. Having the Ogre Axe onto the Queen of Pain, very important as well, just to survive through that initial burst. It's an Underlord with haste root as well, so talking about the issues that he might have had being able to find out the sniper, it's a little bit less pronounced. They're going to take CML for now, and that should result in a tower for themselves.
Radiant structures are falling.
Who have they found here?
tower is under attack.
Good it is, but it looks so cute, you know, when he rolls up into that little ball. They're going to be able to pick up Sensei here, just on a little bit of a warding mission.
Timber.
There's that combo.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh. Mac. It would have worked, but just because of how he was positioned and how they took the initial team fight, they were forced to use the Orchid first. That's 5 seconds of silence if it's able to get off, whereas it's still going to go down here on Boomy. It's just about, you know, the positioning, the coordination, and it feels like Hoyo is still lacking that a little bit here. He's got his Deso though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wave and the damage from the Monkey King, it might really enable some of the fights afterwards. Because do you feel like Radiant without the sniper damage ever lacking it in fights if Tino doesn't have a good engagement?
At least until this Nature's Prophet gets a little bit more fun. You can see he's going for the AC build here after picking up the medallion, the drum, some nice transitioning items coming through. They're going to try and pick up his set series. A little low. He's got his false promise though.
Looks like, unfortunately, yeah, the Oracle just the sacrificial lamb, the rest of the team just beeline away, and the constant life of position 5. They actually might still be able to find Fearless. Spock is hunting with the TP on the backline, so Fearless has to pop the BKB into the blink up to the northern side.
It's all about my positioning too.
Uh-oh, smoke on smoke. Underneath the observer ward, Fearless got to be careful here. Instantly with the Reds and Pulse, has to pop the BKB, but the damage on the Queen of Pendants through the roof at the moment. Fearless has to disengage now, but the rest of Mega can make close to this. Joe Cam's in trouble. CML committing the ultimate. Look at the disengage. There's no control at the moment on top of the backline. Monkey King, he's found Tino, but the Eurosceptor is completely cutting Monkey at the moment, so Tino's going to be A-OK. Fearless with the ultimate, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage here. Now Fearless, he's in trouble. Doesn't have the protection, the magic immunity. At least the false promise going to do a little bit, but will still tick out. As Hoyo, they lose 2. Still Mizu trying to do whatever you can, but Tino's positioning this fight has been so on point, and now Hoyo 3 might end up falling here. Mizu has to pop the BKB, but super defensively, and we're gonna see Mizu just caught outside the base. Will try and get a kill for his life, but it's not gonna be enough.
So
They can stay. They can definitely stay. They got vision on the higher ground, items galore, and Mac's going to jump forward if they can commit the beacon early. And this is Monkey King running away from the sniper. That's not what you want to do, but Miz now with the Abyss Blade on top of the Wukong. Can the chain lock down Mac? Mac's in trouble. Is going to end up falling. Tino's going to be careful as well and force off away. The Blink's about to come back up, and Joachim into the wall. Fuel's going to be able to fall off. Tino's in trouble. Pops the BKB, but beautifully done. Bok with the help of Brewmaster enables Tino to be able to disengage. Now with the Uber, they're A-OK. But Hoyo, you get the Void Spirit, yes, and we just see what they're doing though. They're still sticking around. CML, still got another split. Thanks to the Aghanims from him, but they're going to be able to deal with 2 of the Brewlings already. The Earth Panda is the next one to get chased down. I mean, Boomy's in range, but what can the Furon really do? Blocks him out for a little bit, but they're still hunting. They need this kill on CML. Even Tino's in range. Oh, but Tino's going to be careful because out of balance, striking the Sonic Wave and pushes them back into Joachim's roll. Brock has to fall off the position for the 4-star, but Fearless, he's hunting, not giving it. Oh no, when you're going needing an item like this to defend the base, I mean, he's got BKB. It's popping it very late. The team's coming over is actually going to turn, but I believe the Void Spirit's just outside the range now. This is just going to die. Yokan maybe can kick him away, but it's not going to matter. Mischief, they still get the silence. He'll try with the kick, but the instant follow-up with the blink from Mac and Yokan. He tried to protect his core, but it's going to cost him his life as they block the roll. And Mega, these two heroes just a thorn in the sides, and it's just allowing Tino to go to work. And well, Brock might just make some space for Tino to deal the DPS, and you see just that Orc will fall. They get the silence and over the rolling thunder. They've got the Hex to fall through, and Phyllis is trouble with damage. Pops the BKB into the blink away, but still the damage from Tino is hunting the Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, down with the Glyph, they're trying to protect the base. Still T-Force is standing. Tino's got blink on 4 to try and find Yokan. Has one more roll available, but instant blink. Mac counters up with the follow-up. They've got to buy back in the Earth Spirit. They've got to pop it instantly. Sniper's still got that extra lack in the double turn as well, but now with the Hex, Monkey King hasn't been able to get on top of the Yokan with the backline to wrap through, but Tino, this blink, they just can't get on top of him right now. The distance as well with the Hurricane Pike. Sonic Wave's just not enough here. Hoyo, their last legs, trying to do something. Fearless will blink forward. They deal with the first light, but they're all down. Triple from Mac and the G's a drop. There's a Mega take series 2-0, and they will now lead with 3-0. Flawless start to this stage.